Hey everyone, and welcome to Mike Reed's Katawa Shoujo. So, I know not all of you watch my Pokemon videos, and not all of the people who watch my Pokemon videos watch my Katawa Shoujo videos. So I'm gonna do a little rundown as to what happened. My computer fucked up. It died. The hard drive got toasted. I can't use it ever again. All my files are gone. So, had it sent in, had some help done, and got it fixed, and a couple other problems it had fixed too. So, what happens now is, you'll notice, I'm no longer at 10 hours, I'm at 56 minutes. Had to go through the whole thing, just clicking. I know there's an auto mode, but it only works if you've already read the story. And if you have no save data on, say, a hard drive, you haven't read the story. So, got to where I was. I had one more episode saved on that computer, and it's pretty much where I'm at now. So I'm just gonna redo that episode kind of into this one. So, I'm kind of back to where I was. I got new things going on, and I'm gonna jump right in. All I remember from the last recording sessions is, because this has been 2 weeks now since I've done this. Had sex twice with Emmy, once in the front, once in the back. And now she doesn't really want to hang out because of finals, and now it looks like finals are over. And Hisao should just enjoy what he has. We'll call that an episode. We have fun hanging out after all. And the runs are nice, and the other activities are nice, and talking to her is nice. Do I really need to get closer to her? What I've got right now is pretty good. But that's silly. I don't want booty calls. I just want to have feelings. I want to be able to help her out with whatever is bothering her. Am I a misogynist? Yeah. I don't care. I'm not a misogynist. Please don't feel that way about me. But maybe I should wait until after exams are over. Oh, they're not over yet. Good. Then maybe she'll brighten up once the stress has passed. If she does, then I don't need to worry about it anymore. But if she doesn't, well, we're gonna buy a well. I want it. Make it happen. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. We're gonna get a well and a bridge. Holy shit, today's a good episode. Oh, and apparently the rest of this thing is gonna be slow until like the last scene, which is sex. I only know this because I talked to a buddy who told me to do this. I thank Yuko for her advice and head back to my room. I'm sure your advice was solid. Maybe I'll be able to concentrate more on my studies in there. Okay, good, I actually am recording. That would have sucked. I leave my... that is fucking loud. I leave the room after finishing my final exam and breathe a sigh of relief. As I'd hoped, the exams weren't so bad. I managed to breeze through just about everything but the English final. And even that was acceptable. I wonder how Emmy did. Even more so, how she's doing. She looked terrible at lunch today. I mean, she was pretty happy to be out of her wheelchair, but she was so exhausted. Something's just been wearing her down, and I'm starting to really doubt that it was just the exams. So nasally. I also didn't sleep last night. That should be a dead giveaway in the first part of the live session I did earlier in Poker Man. Should I confront her about this though? My musing is interrupted by a tap on the shoulder. Hey, Hisao. Got a minute? No, I have other shit to worry about, man. Fine. Fine. I like you, Muto. You know, maybe we got a good thing going on. We got science between us. Not chemistry, just science. So it's like, if you were like a cougar and I was dating you. That's not chemistry, that's science. Because it's more matured. I can spare a few minutes for you, buddy. Yeah, I've got some time. Nowhere important to be or anything like that. Muto raises an eyebrow as if questioning my statement, then beckons me back into the classroom. I wanted to get some feedback from you if I could. I know that this course wasn't quite up to your level. Fucking Hisao, get on my level, bitches. Don't worry about it. The science club activities more than made up for it. Did they? Well, in fact, that was what I wanted to talk to you about. Do you think that was a worthwhile activity? Just for my own reference. Well, yeah, it was a great way to go further than we did in class. It was definitely worthwhile. Muto seems delighted by my response. That's great! Exactly the sort of thing I was hoping for. You know, Hisao, I'm glad you came here. It's always good to have a student who really gets into the subject you teach. In a way, it makes dealing with the rest of the class and students more tolerable. I'm willing to bet you're suicidal. You'd dream of jumping out that window. Woo! Woo! You're a bright kid, too. You took to this stuff like a duck to water, or some other such simile. Thanks. You were a great help, especially with that college stuff. As for everything else, I'm just a natural genius because I was in a hospital for so long and had nothing better to do. There's one more thing, Hisao. Holy fuck, I'm putting Uncle from Jackie Chan in this thumbnail. I gotta make all my thumbnails over again, by the way. I saved a bunch of them to like my Facebook and shit, but there's no replacing the ones that I had saved. That was a lot of hard work, man. A bit of advice from one scientist to another. What is that? What does a scientist do? Observe the world around him. Exactly, good. A simple question, but one that most people can't seem to answer. That's the essence of a scientist, Hisao. We observe what's there and try to figure it out. But what if there's something you can't figure out? What's a scientist to do if he can't observe something? How, for example, can we talk about quarks when nobody has ever actually seen one, or black holes when observing them directly is impossible? Well, scientific equipment's pretty advanced. Muto irritably waves away my response. No, you stupid shit. Those are tools. I'm trying to give you a philosophy. Think, if you can't observe something directly, then how can you observe it? Guess? It's not observing. How? How would you guess the movement of a quark? What is your guess based on? It can't be about, say, things? Of course. I should have thought of it earlier. Okay. I've read this before. I know. I'm a liar, a cheater, whatever. But I swear to God, I love science, and I guessed this on the first read-through. Swear to it. Think of it this way. Because this is like a running theme. Everything that goes on kind of relates back to whatever Hisao's doing. Hisao has trouble with something that he hasn't been able to observe. Emmy. He can't get a grasp on her. So, if you can't observe a black hole or a quark, think of it this way. Think of it this way. You can't observe it directly, but you can observe things that it affects. Muto claps his hands together excitedly and whoops. Yes, exactly, good. Remember that, Hisao. It's science, man. Everything, it's kind of like math. It's a no bullshit tolerance. It either is or it isn't, unless you can prove it wrong. Or right, I guess. If you can't examine something directly, it's because you're looking at it wrong. You have to look at it differently if you want to uncover the truth. And if it eludes you, then look at what it leaves behind. That is the essence of being a scientist. We never stop looking for the answer, never take anything for granted. Observe, experiment, and observe some more. There's a lot of stuff out there that makes no sense, Hisao. Your job is to get it to make sense. If nothing else, I hope you've learned that here. I think I can remember that. Muto smiles, satisfied. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Good, now enjoy your time off. You've earned it. I'll leave the room feeling a little confused, because that song was so inappropriate at that time. What brought that on? Although... Dude, Muto's fucking smart. He knows when you're not getting any. It's like, yo, this boy, he was dating a girl, and then he was happy. And now he's not seeing this girl anymore. She cut him off. That's simply not true. I really doubt that's even what happened. Or maybe it is. Am I going about this thing with Emmy the wrong way? If she won't tell me, then can I go about it some other way? Question keeps spinning in my head even after I made it my way back to my room. What if she gets angry about it? Besides, what if it's nothing? If I go in and refuse to leave until she tells me what's wrong or something, won't that come off as clingy? I don't want to start a fight or anything over something like this. Maybe I should just drop the matter and see how she is tomorrow before I do anything. Would it be so bad to just let it go? It's not like we enjoy each other's company. It's not like we don't enjoy each other's company. But odd as it sounds, I really want to help her. Next thing you know, you're going to be saying "milady." I don't even know what with or if there's anything at all she needs help for. But I want to. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Suddenly a knock at my door ruses me. It says rouses. But you want to know something? You're not going to know who it is until next time. Hi, I got you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to ride out these last 3 minutes. It's Kenji!